What's up, guys? John here, back at it again with another movie review. Today we're taking a look at a movie that kind of has a soft spot in my horror heart, and that is Halloween Resurrection. I didn't actually go to the movies this weekend, planning on it next weekend, so I was watching some horror movies and this one popped up. And for some odd reason, I love this movie. I know it's not the best movie out there, and it's definitely not the best Halloween movie overall, but to me, this movie is extremely entertaining. It's fun. It's different. I feel like it was a little bit ahead of its time. Um, and the cast is kind of ridiculous. Let's think of this cast real quick. You have obviously Jamie Lee. You have Busta Rhymes, Thomas Nichols, Sean Thomas, Ryan Merriman. Um, like three people from other big name movies that, and then Busta Rhymes that all got jammed in this movie. Uh, Laurie gets stabbed in the beginning. It's just the whole thing is chaos. It's ridiculous, and I'm totally here for it. The whole idea of filming everything from different camera angles because it's a TV show, I think that's really I think it's fantastic. I think it's really cool. Obviously, if they did something like this today, the footage and everything would be higher quality. But for back then, it's just super cool idea, and it still is interesting today. You get a lot of up close and personal kills. Now you might not see Michael directly killing them, but you get to see the kind of POV of the victim being killed by Michael, which I think is neat. Um, there's some cool, I would say, some cool kill shots. The music and everything is fine. It's This movie mostly plays off a little bit of comedy and um, some, and it gives some history to Michael as well, as I would say, is because you're going back to the OG house. You're seeing maybe some of the reasons as to why Michael was the way he was. Um, it's it's just like a different movie. It definitely doesn't fit with all the other Halloween movies, and it was on TV a lot, so maybe that's why I like it so much. But it's got some decent kills, a cool concept, a ridiculous cast who does good with what they need to do. The acting doesn't have to be like top notch in a movie like this, especially since this was the end of this Halloween storyline. I believe this finished it off. The Halloween story is kind of weird, but overall, if you have not seen this movie, I would recommend you watch it. Just go in expecting something different, something fun and interesting, because that's what it is. Like I said, not the greatest, not the worst, but it is fun, and it is one I like to go back to often. Just the camera shots, it was so different for that time. I feel like, and it definitely wasn't popular. I don't know of anybody who likes this movie, to be honest with you. I'm obviously sure there's people out there that do enjoy it, but in my friend group and out of anybody I know or have heard do reviews on this movie, they dislike it quite a bit. But it is what it is. We all have a different taste. Out of 10, honestly, just because it's fun, I'm going to give it a 6. 6 out of 10. I think if they executed this idea a little bit better and maybe had a better written script, you could be bumping this movie into the, high sevens. Jason's mask, not Jason, I've been watching the Friday the 13th movies too. Michael's mask looks kind of wonky in this one, a little bit cheaper. But, I mean, he still does a good job. And it's, Busta Rhymes in this movie is ridiculous. I can't with that. 6 out of 10, would recommend though, as a fun, different, quirky horror movie. Anyways, I'll stop ranting about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. More movie reviews to come. Like, comment, subscribe, and like always, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.